Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS Rifle TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. I'm joined by the one and only, shall I do your reel off? Olympic gold medalist, British, European, IBF world champion, soon to be unified champion,
There you go.
Possibly.
There you go. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Please God, hard work, dedication, sacrifice, and we're there because the talent's there. And I'm just so excited, KUGAN, man. It feels like I've been off the scene. It feels like I've been off the boxing scene for a while, but I haven't. I've been about. I've been working hard. I've been training hard. And finally the fight's here. The one that I've been wanting, and I think the public have been wanting as well. So I'm ready to go.
It was kind of one of the worst kept secrets that this fight was on. What was the reason for the delay in announcing this for Jan 14th?
I can't really tell you the actual reason why it took so long, but I think it's a bit of everything. I think negotiating with the Mayweathers. Listen, Al Heyman sorts everything. So I think the negotiation, where it was going to be, the money, a bit of everything really. I think I've only boxed once this year. That's been very frustrating for me. Trust me, I'm always in the gym, always working towards the next fight. So that was very difficult to deal with. The long layoffs, but listen, sometimes it's hard to make these big fights, and yeah, it's just took a while, but finally it's here. I've got no Christmas, I've got no New Year, but as I say, I'm easy. I can deal with it.
Was there a plan B if this Jack fight wasn't to happen for you, or was it just BADOU Jack and that's it?
BADOU Jack. Al Heyman agreed and told me I would get you the fight. After the last fight, the Medina fight, when he boxed Boutte, it was all on. It was all on for September, and then things got messed around, and as I said, negotiation, this and that, and whatever, and it got delayed. But listen, the main thing is it's on, and that's all I'm worried about. I've got that feeling in my stomach now. Before I'm training and just getting through it. I'm still learning, I'm still getting fit, I'm still whatever, but once you announce something and something's signed, you get that feeling there, you're ready to go. And as soon as I got the call, and as soon as I spoke to a couple people from the other side, mate, just zoned in, Cougs. Zoned in. Well, you heard me on the phone last night, I was zoned in, they're excited and ready.
So, January 14th is the date. The venue is yet to be confirmed. Now, I remember when Liam Smith announced his fight against Canelo, the place where it was going to take place hadn't been confirmed. A lot of people were booking Vegas. It ended up being in Dallas. So I suppose if there's a message to your fans at this point is wait until it's don't book anything until it's been confirmed.
It was originally like I said, like it's Vegas. Like Jack wants in Vegas, Mayweather's over there. Mayweather's a part of his team and manages him and whatever. So when I first spoke to him, it was Vegas, and I got a call about 3 days ago saying it's a huge possibility it could be in New York, the Barclays Center. So I was a bit disappointed, if I'm being honest, but thinking about it now, I'm easy with it. The Barclays Center's a wicked arena. It's probably easier to get to New York from London for.
And he's got to travel over to New York.
And he's got to travel over to New York. There's a time difference over, so I'm pretty easy. But then late last night they said hold up on announcing where it's going to be because we're not too sure yet. Obviously Mayweather and BADOU Jack won it in Vegas. So, but I'm easy, as I say, man. You know what I'm like, a road warrior. I'm here. I'd box anyone, anywhere, and that's it.
BADOU Jack seems to have improved, and in a lot of people's eyes, he's better than what people have given him credit for. I think he's over the last year to 18 months. Cougs,
he's an underrated fighter.
Absolutely.
Like you think about when he won his world title against DeGALE. I thought he boxed well. He don't do nothing extraordinary. but he does the basics well. Don't got a good jab. He works the body well. Got a good defence. So listen, I've got to be on my game. I've got to be on my game, and I know I do. I can't be laying on the ropes. I can't be lazy. I can't box for a minute of the round. I know all this, but I've come this far doing it, haven't I? Really, I know I'm doing it, but I've got to stop doing it. If I want to go to that next level, that elite, thinking I'm the man level, I've got to just brush up on certain things. Because trust me, I'm super fit. As Jim said, I can do 200 burpees, I do the 2-hour runs, do the 15-round spars. But trust me, like, there's certain things I've got to sort out.
You said for a long time earlier on in your career that get me injury free, get me the best opponents, you'll see the best James DeGALE. And that's been testament, because we've seen you in against DeGALE, Bute, all these fighters, and we have seen the best of you, because I'm assuming at the moment you are injury free.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Still get a couple niggles. Remember, I'm getting old, you know. I'm 30 years of age. I turned professional at 22. Where has that 8 years gone? It's crazy. Madness. And so I've got a couple niggles, but nothing that's gonna shouldn't hinder my performance. But yeah, can you believe that? 8 years, I'm getting old. I'm not getting old. My mum says, shut up, you're not getting old. But 30 years, my 20s are done, you know. Done, finish. 30 now. Boy, yeah.
How's life with Al Heyman treating you?
It's great. It's fantastic, Sergio. It's great. It's real good. It feels like, as I said before, it feels like all I'm getting on Twitter and Instagram is like, when you coming back? When's the homecoming? I want to see you live. And please believe me, I want to come home. I want to box at O2. I want to box at the Emirates. But let me deal with this first, and then, as I say, I win this. Please God, touch wood. The mandatory is CALLUM Smith. Can you imagine that? Massive fight. Next April, May time. Unbelievable. So imagine that for homecoming. So as I say, I'm going to take one fight as it comes, and one fight at a time. But I say the future fights are looking fantastic.
I see you sometimes at the O2, at the Joshua's, the Golovkin, Brooks, and I see a kind of a little twinkle in your eye of you looking around thinking, I do want to fight here, and I do want to be headlining here as a unified champion or as a world champion or whatever. And I could see that in you without even saying anything to you.
Of course, I go there and I feel the buzz and I get the vibe from everyone. The atmosphere at the O2 when Joshua's boxing or there's a big name fighting is second to none. So I want a bit of that, and listen, I've got my fans, you know. I've got people that support me from the start, some new fans as well, and people that really want to see me box live. So I'm coming.
How's your relationship with Eddie Hearn at the moment?
Yeah. It's a weird one. We don't. It's a weird one. If we see each other, we're sweet, wicked. But he ain't my friend no more, really. He ain't my mate. We used to get along a lot.
Who's that on? His side or your side?
His side, probably. He don't really care. But listen, as he said, he's come out and said, if you're not with me, if you're not with Matchroom, I'm not going to give you no time, basically.
Do you understand that point of view?
Yeah, 100%. I understand that. But me and Ed are cool. He's alright. Right, but we don't really have no relationship. We do. I text him if I want tickets. I want tickets, and he always sorts me out, but he never go out of his way to sort me out. That's what I said.
But when you started your relationship,
he wants me to ask. He wants me to grow.
When you started your relationship with Al Heyman, you kind of knew that the relationship with Eddie Hearn may sort of come to a certain point.
It could have worked out. I'm telling you, it could have worked out proper, but trust me, it could have worked out. But no. Listen, Cougs, look at my last 3 fights. Firstly, Al Heyman got me to America and gave me £1 million to go and box his fighter, right? So he won the purse bid. Then my next fight, I boxed Usain Bolt in Canada, had to go away again, but got paid a lot of money. right? And then my next fight was against Medina. There weren't too many people there. It wasn't a massive show, but it was good profile, and I got a lot of exposure. Now I'm unifying the division. I'm boxing BADOU Jack, the 2 best in the division. Would Eddie Hearn have got me them fights and them purses? I'm asking you, and say yes or no. It's simple. Tell me the honest truth.
I'm going to say I don't listen. I don't know. You can't say
The exact fights, the exposure, the money,
the way you've
guaranteed
got,
money.
The way you've got them is probably the easier way of you getting, especially this fight coming up on Jan 14th.
Yeah. No one's making this fight apart from me being Valhaven. Full stop. And he's linked with Mayweather. Come on. It's a fact. And Eddie Hearn goes on, well, people go on about, oh, my profile in England. But if anything, it could work on, it's maybe making me a little bit more exclusive, no? Because all I'm getting is love and support. And when you're coming home.
But how do you see your profile over the last year and a bit? Well, since you've been with Al Heyman, how have you seen your profile, especially here in England?
Here in England, I think it's like, it's levelled out. It hasn't gone to a next level. I don't think it's dropped.
Are you bothered about that?
People still know me. I still get stopped.
Of course, but
people trust me. If anything, I'm getting noticed more. People are stopping more. People want to know more. Now, I swear to God, when you coming back? When you coming back? But I don't want to be an Amir Khan, like, leaving England behind, because I'm not like that. You know what I mean? I'm a London boy. I love being British. I love boxing in London, but it's a business, Coog, and I've got to strike while the iron's hot, and I've got to take my chances, and that's what I'm doing.
I think we've heard Eddie Hearn said that there's one fight left with you. So I'm assuming your next fight will be on Sky, or?
Oh yeah, my next fight will be on Sky. But after that, I don't know. As I said, it could have worked out perfect. I could have been boxing in London. I could have been boxing at O2. But boy.
So a little word on obviously Callum Smith. This is going to be mandated to fight the winner of you and Jack. That's a huge fight.
Massive fight.
For next year, and
Massive
a fight that obviously we want to see here.
Massive fight, and a lot of people think Callum's got a good chance of beating me, a massive chance of me. Callum Smith's a very good fighter. If I'm being honest, I don't think he's the best of the brothers. I don't. But who am I to say that? Like, I honestly don't. I think Stephen, I think I think all of them are great. I do, but Callum's just getting a lot of hype, isn't he? A lot of hype. But I used to be like that once before when I boxed Paul Smith. I was the kid that, the hot, hungry prospect coming up, and it's funny how the roles have reversed, and it feels like I'm the 100 now, innit? And well, I am. I'm the champ, and you've got these hungry young fighters coming up wanting to take my world title. But no, Callum is a wicked fighter, let's be real. He's a good fighter, talented fighter. But he's boxed no one. His best win is Mohammadi. And he took him out in style. He did bang him. He banged him well, but can't read nothing. You can't read nothing too much into that. But he's a good fighter, and listen, that'd be a hell of a fight. Trust me, it'd be a good fight. But once again, I'm confident beating him, just like he's confident beating me. And going back years ago when I boxed Paul Smith, there was a bit of ag and whatever. I'm a grown big man now. Do you know what I'm saying? And I know the family, the best family. It reminds me of my family because they're so tight, and it's a big family. It wouldn't be like that again. It'd be, listen, we've got to do a job. We're going there to fight. After that, make up, and that's it. It's not a problem. The family's a great family, and we get along.
There does seem to be some unfinished business with you and certain other British fighters as well.
He's struggling. He grows. He's struggling.
I was going to say Groves. I was going to say
struggling.
Eubank if he comes up as well.
Eubank.
Two still big fights, sir.
Two massive fights, and sometimes they're the ones that get the public's imagination. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're the fights that people want to see, the domestic tear-ups, the grudge matches. So I say, but when I start losing, I'll come back down to them. But I've got bigger fish to fry at the minute. I'm telling you the truth. I've got bigger fish to fry. I'm about to go and unify a division. IBF, WBC, ring belt. It's all going off. It's all going off. Do you remember about 6 years ago when people just ripped me off differently? People were like, that pussy DeGALE. Oh, laughing at that man, yeah. You used to walk on the street, you used to laugh at me. Oh, it's funny how shit changes. Mad. Mad. Because hey, cream always rises. Cream always rises.
In what way do you mean that Groves is struggling when you say he's struggling?
Oh, in every way. Every way. Box on Channel 5. Remember when he used to laugh at me? He used to quote me. He used to quote me on Twitter. He's got egg in his face now. The guy, I don't want to speak about the guy because it's actually funny. It's like I actually feel a bit sorry for him now. Struggling. He's got nowhere to go. Box on Channel 5. It's just. But I'm not gonna kick him out when he's down. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Jan 14th then, it's not too long away. You're going to have to sacrifice your holidays.
That's cool.
Your Christmas.
Oh, I've had a good go over the summer. I've had a good go. I've had a good summer.
I've heard you've been on about 15
I've had a good go. So, I'm happy. But, I've had a good go. I've still been working hard. Still been training. Do you know what? I normally don't go away for no longer than 4 days because I'm paranoid about training. I swear to God. Dubai, Ibiza, America, Marbella. I'm always only away for 4 days because I'm paranoid about training and whatever.
If you successfully unify that division next year in January, what's the goal after that? To become, are you going to go for all the belts?
Well, yeah, I was thinking, this is thinking after the Bojack fight. Please God, I trained so hard, everything goes to plan, and I am too good for Bojack and I win titles. It's either Ramirez for the WBO or I want a mega fight. I want a fight where people think I'm going to lose. Someone like, speaking to Al, Adonis Deems is thinking about moving down the weight. Or Golovkin. Perfect fight. People will think I'm going to lose them 2 fights.
Golovkin at what weight?
At super middle. I could come down to middle, but I wouldn't be. I'd be a stick. I wouldn't be strong. I wouldn't have the strength. But Golovkin at middleweight, I honestly think I've got a fantastic chance of beating him. And I'll go in there confident.
At super middleweight.
At super middleweight, yeah. At super middleweight.
I don't think we spoke to you obviously since all this, which was only last month really. The whole Golovkin, Brook, Eubank situation. What did you make of that as a whole?
I think Eubank is a jono. I think he's a jono. You know, you know what Jono? You're laughing. You know,
I didn't know what Jono is from you 5 years ago.
I think he's a joker. Actually, like him and his dad are actually better. They're funny, but he's mad. He's like just He's just all talk, losing out on loads of money, losing out to prove that doubters wrong, that doubt him and think he's just a pussy. He's just missing out on all the opportunities and all the fights. It's just madness. But it's crazy. Like, who is he boxing? Like, who's his next fight? What TV station is he boxing on? Who's he promoted by? I'm just so confused right now.
Yeah, you don't know. I don't think a lot of people watching this, or I don't know myself. He was obviously meant to fight Tommy Langford, got injured and had to pull out of that fight. So what's going on behind the scenes regarding Eubanks? I have no idea, and I don't think a lot of people do, apart from the people involved. So
it's just crazy. It's just madness. But he keeps on going about he's the best and he can deal with Golovkin, deal with this. Mate, he ain't boxed no one. He ain't boxed no one. Who's he boxed? Oh yeah, Billy Joe. Billy Joe took him to school really for 7 rounds. Took him to school. But then maybe Fade, then he come back into the fight and he made it close, but come on, Billy Joe was too good for him. But he showed that he could probably mix it with the top boys, but Yeah, I'm not too sure.
All right, listen, James, thank you very much for talking to Eiffel TV. I like the way you get a mug here with your name on it.
Mate, I've drunk out of this mug, honestly, for 8 years. I don't drink out of any other mug apart from this mug.
Yeah?
Think it's a joke? James' mug. It's not my mug, it was James's. It was Jim's, sorry. Is it Jim's?
Yeah.
It was Jim's, but obviously, honestly, I don't drink out of no other mug in this house.
All right, well, listen, when do you expect the venue to be confirmed for your fight?
Probably in the next week. I thought it was going to be in the next couple of days, but obviously there's some sort of hold up. I honestly think Mayweather wants it in Vegas because that's where it was originally meant to be. But I'm easy. New York's alright for me, I can deal with that. I can save Vegas till next year.
Obviously, Frampton's fighting in Vegas 2
I
weeks
know.
after.
I will be going there, definitely.
I'm just going to stay in
To
America.
celebrate. Maybe it could be, but it's 2 weeks though. I do for 2 weeks over there. I need my haircut and all that. Get my haircut every week, don't I?
All right, listen, James, thank you very much for talking
No
to us,
problem.
and I'm sure we'll catch up with you soon, and we will be out there, wherever it is.
Thank you, no, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. And I'm back, JD's back, I told you that, in a big way. But please keep on supporting. I won't let you down, trust me.
You want to do any impressions before we leave?
Jay, come do yours before, please. This is the sick. This
Go
is the
on.
one Eddie Hearn
Go on,
got
come on.
What one?
Just stick
Frog,
up
the
to
frog
your
one.
dad.
The front.
You can do one of Eddie Hearn as well if you want.
The front run.
Sit there.
The front one.
I
I don't want to offend anyone though.
No. I
He
think
does the
Eddie Hearn's
face,
offended
isn't it?
everyone in boxing, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter what happens.
Alright then. So,
Hold on. That's it.
what the front
He
one?
said the front one, yeah, the front run.
Front
He said-
Maybe if you asked him a question as if you.
he can do it. He can just do it.
Alright.
Alright. Let me think about what you can say. Hold on.
Some of his bars. Some of
Alright,
his-
ready? How's it going, Kugan? It's the Cobra. Listen, Eddie. I'm not fighting anywhere unless it's in front of 80,000 fans at Wembley Stadium. And if George Groves wants the rematch, he can have it. It's as simple as that. You like that one? Yeah.
Come on, what else can you do?
He's singing.
What else can I do?
He's sitting the front runs.
I can only do Frotch, really. I
Front
can't
runs
do.
sit.
Can't do Eddie Hearn. I thought of Eddie Hearn, but I can't really get
No,
his
it's not
voice
working.
off.
His one's hard.
Eddie Hearn's hard, but
So-
he's
Brentwood massive.
Yeah.
he's got like a
Copper
catchphrase
John,
though.
that's a
No,
proper
he-
John.
no,
That's a
yeah,
proper
no, but
John.
his catchphrase is like you know. He
Yeah,
goes,
babe.
you know. But I can't think of any others.
What
right
about
now.
your own? Can you do your own man?
I thought Eddie Hearn done it quite well.
Eddie
He
Hearn's
does,
got it off,
does
man.
talk a little bit like this, doesn't he? Like
And all he go, but
he's
the
a 15-man fighter. He's like James.
Eddie Hearn does
Listen.
it, man.
He's like, no, he's got it off. He got it off to a T. But yeah, my mates were in stitches when they heard that because they've said he spoke like that for years, and I was like, he don't really. But when you do listen to it, he does talk a bit like this, doesn't he? Like, yeah, you're right, Coog, yeah. Yeah,
Well, that Frotch one was bang on.
thanks,
Good,
Coog,
yeah.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
good.
It's a lot of practice. It's a lot of practice. Took a lot of practice, that has.
The Cobra, you know, the Cobra.
It's the Cobra. Can't rattle the cage of the Cobra.
All right. Well, listen, Jimmy Mac Jr., James DeGALE, thanks for talking to Eiffel TV. We'll catch you real soon.
Yes.
Ahead of Jan 14th.
Wicked,
Showtime, baby.
wicked. JD, Showtime. Eddie Hearn, Al Haven, we do it. Yo.
Ready for a run?
Yeah.